Echoing Max Anderson, I have lived through the spring, the summer, the fall, and the winter of our discontent for decades in Berkeley. I have lived and fought back against the Dean era of discontent. I have struggled against the Bates era of discontent, even though we campaigned to get him elected and then he sides with the landlords and the corporate developers against us. I am the newest entry into this race in cooperation with Councilmember Arreguín, who has called it a political partnership, that we are campaigning. Each one of us appeals to certain constituencies that the other ones do not. Shirley Dean is never going to endorse me for mayor as long as I live. But she and those people like her like certain things about Councilmember Arreguín. On the other hand, many veterans, many small businesses are very moderate or conservative, and yet they strongly support me. I've had more businesses in Berkeley with my signs in their window than any progressive or moderate candidate in Berkeley in the last 20 years. So each one of us has a crossover appeal. And the purpose of my campaign in that political partnership is to get as many people to endorse us individually and in groups, to have us be stronger together to ensure that they do not endorse Capitelli. In the short time that I've announced that I'm considering running, elected officials have removed their endorsements from Capitelli and said that they're thinking of endorsing me and/or, with one union, they're considering endorsing both me and Councilmember Arreguín. So our partnership is already starting to pay off in terms of endorsements and in terms of preventing Capitelli's momentum to get those endorsements. In the issues that we all care about, I have appointed and hired the most African Americans, the most Asians, the most Latinos, the most Native Americans of any council member ever probably in Berkeley history, certainly the most in the last 20 years. I am passionately committed to inclusion. And when people say I don't know anybody, I go out and recruit people for other council members to appoint who haven't been inclusive. In terms of innovation, we need, we've had 2 mayors in the 21st century. I don't think anyone would accuse any of our 2 mayors of being a 21st century mayor. I have introduced over 50 ways to use modern technology in the service of transparency and democracy and cost effectiveness for the city of Berkeley. I have a 98% track record of introducing the largest amount of public policy proposals. I have introduced hundreds and hundreds of public policy proposals and pleaded, cajoled, pressured, got the city council to adopt 98% of those proposals. It is possible to get progressive policy adopted in the city of Berkeley. I believe the first group that has made the endorsement of a dual endorsement is SEIU. SEIU has said, we buy the logic of having 2 strong candidates that work as a team and try to team up to defeat Capitelli. I am very sad today that you can't vote for 2 candidates to be endorsed. I think that is the logical, reasonable step. I think our political partnership offers us the best chance, and some people would say the only chance, to stop Lawrence Capitelli. His immense amount of money, the mayor has taken him to introduce him to all the mayors who, many of whom have started to endorse me if I get in the race. And if I'm not in the race, they're going to endorse him. He's going to have so much momentum. We need a team approach. We need a united progressive campaign and in District 2, I think we need a united campaign as well. So we need to be smart and not think of who's my one favorite person, but what combination of candidates will allow us to win, not just to get a new mayor, but to get a new city council. Thank you very much.